Angel, my love," he said with a bouncing, quivering grin. "Yours is beginning, and for that I am sorry. I wish for you mercy. I pray for you truth. I long for you the peace of sitting on a porch swing beside a man who loves you more than life itself. But I sense trouble on those winds. We've been dodging it for a time, just like the swift in the soapberry. It's coming, dear child. I'd swear it is." New shadows formed on his face, underneath his eyes, over his brow, and even in the crease of his hunched shoulders. He himself seemed to be becoming a shadow, quick sketches of what he used to be a few short months ago. Angel knew him, and even in the quiet spaces, she saw flashes in his eyes. In those moments, she read what he was thinking. To be reduced to this. Soft snores accompanied the rise and fall of his chest. He slept so easily now, one moment awake and the next dead to the world. "I've got a gift for you. It'll be finished tomorrow," she whispered into his sleeping ear. "You'll walk again, sweet papa. All on your own, you will." Angel's mother pushed through the screen door as she untied her half apron. "We need to get him to bed," she said, trying so very hard to be strong. "You ready?" "Yes, ma'am," Angel replied before lifting her father's limp arm around the nape of her neck. "Time for bed," her mother said in the height of the afternoon sun. She then lifted the opposite arm around her own tired shoulder. "Handsome man of mine. 1, 2, 3. Friday, May 20th, 1921, 11 days before. Isaiah. Most of Greenwood would be at Friday evening Bible study at Mount Zion, so Isaiah Wilson's side of the district was quiet. He sat legs crossed on the sill of his bedroom window, reading. Ever since his father had fallen in the big war, Isaiah had been reading and writing voraciously. This time, he'd chosen poetry to bring him a sense of calm. The methodical, steady rhythms and occasional rhymes occupied his otherwise frustrated mind. Lately, he'd been trying his hand at writing it. He wasn't that bad either, if he said so himself. Then, in the corner of his eye, he caught sight of them for the second time this week. "White boys," Isaiah said aloud in his dark bedroom. "Damn white boys." Isaiah had the perfect bird's-eye view as they gathered on the other side of the Frisco tracks. The pack was growing. Last week there were 12 of them, and today 16. They looked to be around his age, 17, and they were up to something. That much was for sure. The clan had been stirring around Tulsa lately. They'd been on an upswing since the war ended. And these boys either already were or were about to be wearing the white hats. That's when he saw Angel Hill, a girl who lived a few streets over, off in the distance, walking alone. Isaiah's stomach turned because she couldn't know the group of white boys was there. With Greenwood quiet, Angel would be ambushed, no question, and even from the distance, Isaiah could tell the boys were itching for mischief. Still, he was frozen with a fear he'd never felt before, and also a question. Should he intervene? Tall, but waif-thin, and hardly a commanding presence, Angel made her way up the street, still oblivious. Grasping hold of a contraption that looked like leg braces or walk assists, and wearing a long church dress and deftly pointing her toes as she walked in the near night, she was the perfect target. From his perch, Isaiah saw the moment the boy spotted her. The small group ducked behind a thicket and waited for her to step within striking distance, like snakes in high grass. Isaiah didn't mean to, but he ducked, too, behind the tail of his bedroom curtain so they wouldn't see him. He knew that his father would be disappointed by his cowardice, but something within him couldn't get involved.